Namaskar and welcome to Sikkim Chronicle. Sikkim has come a long way when it comes to fashion and modeling. Our girls have not just represented our state, but they have made us very, very proud internationally and nationally as well. It's my honor to interview Peden Namgyal, who has represented our country internationally, and the reigning Miss NEFA Arunachal, Dichenla Wangmo. I'd like to welcome both of you. Thank you so much for joining us. My first question for you, Peyton, is that you have made us very, very proud when you represented our country in Miss Supranational. So how has been your journey so far?
Well, I would like to say my journey has been a very colorful one rather, because first I did Miss Sikkim and then I went down to Bombay, which gave further exposure to me. I got to meet a lot of people from the industry when I inculcated a lot of positives and a lot of tricks of the trade, I would like to say. And after that I had to further go down to Miss Supranational India. We were 70 countries and it was, you know, a group of lots of ladies with a lot of cultural backgrounds, a lot of story sharing, a lot of experience sharing. It was not only a pageant kind of environment there, because, you know, at the end of the day we would all sit together in a group and we would share our personal experiences as well, you know, about your friends, you're sharing about your family, you're sharing about how much hard work you have to do to get where you are. So I would like to, it was a learning experience altogether. Yeah, that has been it.
So, Dichenla, like, you are the reigning Miss Arunachal and you're from Sikkim, but you're representing Arunachal. So how was that experience?
First of all, I feel very blessed that I'm from both the states. Actually, I'm born in Arunachal, but my soul lies in Sikkim because I've been brought up here. And it was a very good experience to be crowned as Miss NEFA Arunachal. Actually, I was not trying for a pageant just to win it, you know, but I really wanted to go back there and meet my friends and families because it had been a long time that I had not been there. And in a whole, if you ask me how was the experience, it was amazing.
So Peyton, like, when it comes to fashion, Sikkim is still in a very nascent stage, eh? So how do you see your experiences in Mumbai, the professionalism and the struggle that models have to go through there, and how's the scene here?
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I like to say, well, every girl today that you see wants to be a model, but it's not as pretty as it looks. But if you work hard, if you have the discipline, if you work on yourself, inside and outside, there's nothing that's going to stop you. So professionalism-wise, outside definitely Bombay, it's very professional because modeling has been there in Bombay since the past, God knows, 30-40 years. And Sikkim is just starting up with fashion industry and especially modeling and all of these shows. And I've come to know in the past few days that a lot of organizations want to come up with fashion weeks and something related to fashion. So I think it's a very good idea that such people are coming up with such ideas, so that, you know, even the people from Sikkim gets a chance to showcase themselves in that platform, because talent ko kami chaina Gangtok ma. We have lots of tall girls, fair skin, dark skin, whatever, and you know, so that is what is required to be a model, and talent ko kami chaina Gangtok ma. So yeah.
Dichin, like, beauty, the concept of beauty is slowly going through a paradigm shift. Many models from the Northeast are doing ramp walk and everything. You know, so how do you see this shift in the concept of beauty?
Yes, before there was this concept in everyone's brain, you know, that there is a particular criteria that a model has to fit. They have to be slim and tall and fair with long hair and everything. But now I feel, you know, personally, because I've been Mumbai, and I've seen that there's a lot of new models that are coming up in the fashion industry. There's a variety of looks, continental looks, oriental looks, and it's nowadays I feel happy, you know, because there's so many northeastern girls who are coming up. I can see girls from Nagaland, from Shillong, from Manipur, me myself, and I feel so happy that the northeast girls are actually coming up. And the Purana khayala that we had, you know, ki northeast people or lechin gharma basa ketiharu, they are not into modeling, but I can see that girls are coming up, which is like very happy.
Peden had represented India, our country, in Miss Supranational. So, Peden, like, how was the experience? You know, because you are a Oriental girl. So, how was your experience? Like, did you feel that you are breaking certain stereotype when you were representing India in an international platform?
Well, I wouldn't say that I was, you know, like feeling like I was breaking the stereotype, but I realized it only when I went to Poland to represent India, because they've always seen Indian girls as this dark, dusky girl with big eyes, you know, and they were like quite surprised when I said I'm from India. I'm like, yes, India is a very diverse country. We have northeastern states, and that we have oriental features like such, and they were quite surprised. And it was good to know and good to share with them that, you know, India is so diverse with features as such. You know, so it was like that.
You have worked in Mumbai for I think a period of 2-3 years. So how has been your experience dealing with the producers or, you know, anyone related to fashion and films? How do they see our girls or boys, anyone in this field? Like, how is the stereotype being dismantled?
Okay, so you know what? I feel very glad to be a part of this generation where people are becoming more open and welcoming. They don't see a northeastern girl as chinky, because directors are coming up with movies wherein they demand a continental look as well. So, you know, they are taking more continental girls, more northeastern girls for good roles, for nice roles, and it's a very I'm very glad to be a part of this generation wherein change is coming, and you can actually see it when you watch movies and films and songs and web series.
Dichenla, you're presently based in Mumbai, and it's a city of dreams. So what drives you?
Mumbai being the fashion hub of our nation, you know, that itself drives me. There's so much opportunity that we get in Mumbai, and it being the fashion hub again, I said, there's so many shows that keeps happening, and since small, you know, I was very attracted towards the ramp and models walking on the ramp, so that was the drive that really took me.
Okay, so how is your daily struggle like? Do you like go and audition for something? How is a new model, you know, how is a new aspiring model in Mumbai? What is the way forward for them?
Yes, firstly, you should make sure that you are proper as a model, like you should fit all the criteria, you are toned, you are healthy. And yes, firstly it's a struggle for a person, because if there's a girl coming from a small town and there's such a big city out there and there's so much competition going on. So first of all, you should go. The best way I think I can guide people and the girls watching this video is you can get into a good agency, because there are numerous agencies, but make sure that you are applying for a good one. Do your study, the history of the agency, and then go about it. They will be the right person to guide you as to how you should go about it and what shows you should be doing. You know, they give you a stairway to being a model. That's a good way to go about it.
So Peyton, like girls from Northeast, what do you think is their advantage and a disadvantage for them in Mumbai?
So advantage again, you know, we have like as I said again, India is a diverse country, and lately designers these days are looking for variations. So you know, the mainland Indian features are not so oriental definitely. So they're looking for girls who have oriental features so that they show a lot of variation and a lot of color in their fashion shows. That is a disadvantage. Sorry, that is an advantage definitely. But disadvantage again, you know, we have girls from small town, and when you suddenly go to a big place such as Bombay, you know, you get intimidated. But don't, because we are talented and we can be a mountain girls, come on. We are very confident. We've grown up doing sports, we've grown up doing music. And we have so much color inside of us. There's no need to be intimidated at all. I think disadvantage, if you believe in yourself, there's again nothing that's going to stop you. Just believe in yourself and feel that you are beautiful and you can do it. Then definitely nothing's going to stop you.
Of late, Sikkim has witnessed a boom when it comes to beauty pageants, for girls, boys, everyone. So, how do you see the overall scenario right now, and what can be done more, to give it a further impetus?
So, it's been, it's been the news in the air that, a lot of pageants are coming out.
Yeah.
Lots of Miss Teen Sikkim, Miss Sikkim, Mistress Sikkim, and all of these pageants are coming. And I think it's a very nice thing because I feel, what is the most common thing that all of us human beings have? Organs, the look fashion. So I think we all need a platform as such to showcase fashion, wherein we are united also, because fashion my interest is Sikkim, girls dress up so well, guys dress up so well, mothers, fathers, everybody's into fashion, they're wearing nice shoes, And so I think it's a very nice thing that fashion industry is also starting and in Sikkim, and it also in turn giving a good platform to the upcoming fashion enthusiasts and models in Sikkim. It's a very nice and happy thing to be in.
What do you say, Dichenla?
I like you said by Peden, that there's a lot of pageants happening over here, it's very good to see that there are new platforms that is given to the locals over here and to showcase their raw talents. I feel that all the Northeastern girls, they have so much talent, they are so pretty, they have their original beauty as said, so they don't need makeup to enhance their beauty. So that's how the girls can come up to the platforms and showcase their beauty. It's a very good chance and opportunity to bring it up and to go. That's how from a small state pageant. That's how you keep going, and that's how you begin getting on.
As we wrap up this beautiful conversation, let me just ask Peden and Dichenla to give some words of encouragement to our new young models.
So encouragement I have a lot of girls I follow from Sikkim and the Northeast. They post such beautiful pictures, they look like models themselves. Why not put that out in a huge platform? Like for example, Mr. Sikkim Mumbai, Miss Sikkim Mumbai, they call us the talent. And for example, last year, Akhilesh, he was the first runners-up of Mr. Sikkim, and he landed a movie in Nepal. That is such good news for Sikkim. You never know, you could be the next one to land a movie as such. You never know, you could get a movie in Bollywood, you never know, Hollywood, you never know. If you keep persisting and if you're determined about it, opportunities are endless. So I think you should give it a shot. Just believe in yourself, prepare for it, and work hard on yourself. There's nothing like hard work.
What do you say, Dichenla?
I feel that there's so many raw talents over here, so we should go on it. The thing that should be in yourself, if you are so passionate about it, you should be very hardworking. You should have the consistency, the persistency, everything you should inculcate in yourself and then go up for it. Not just the girls and for the pageant, but also I encourage all the boys. There's so many there's so many pageants coming up right now. They should go up and they should showcase their talents. I feel that Northeast. It has been a very long time, that you have rested, but I think now it's the time to, show your talent and go forward for it. So yeah, all the best for it.
Thank you so much for talking to Sikkim Chronicle.
Thank you.
With these words of encouragement, I'd like to end this special edition of this conversation. This is Nish Pradhan for Sikkim Chronicle.